Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to some more PGA Tour 2K23 gameplay here on the channel. Today I am going to be checking out Jewel of Jamaica by CJ Wes. To my knowledge, this is a Jamaican island course and I cannot wait to check it out. It is a par 72, fairways and greens are firm, the green speeds are medium fast, the weather is overcast and the time of day is dawn. Let's check out the tee options. There are 4 tee options. We will be playing from the black tees, which are playing a lengthy 7,489 yards, and as always we will be playing on pin set number 1. As always, thank you so much for the continued support on the channel. If you are new here, please make sure to smash the subscribe button, and if you are enjoying the content, please leave a like. So the first hole of this Jamaican island fantasy golf course really is eye-catching. We are playing in high winds yet again. It's all I seem to play in recently. Let's lay up with the 5-wood and hopefully we can comfortably reach the centre of the fairway. That ball's tracking well. That is a good opening tee shot, but this is going to be a really tough approach shot. The wind is going to be with me, as you can see. Pin is right at the front. Huge runoffs here. There's a perfect, but look how far right that ball is shot on me. And that is going to be a missed green. It was always going to be tough to hold that green at the front. Anything too far past, you can't see it is going to run off as well. Let's try and chip this one into the hole. If not, at the very least, it should be a simple putt for par. Yeah, I've played that well. And that is going to be an opening par. Green speeds are 154. Firm greens as well. So I've got a feeling this is going to be a really testing course in these conditions. Hole number 2, wind is with me. Par 3. The greens certainly look very unforgiving, as you can see. But let's go pitching wedge. That 15-mile-per-hour wind is really going to accelerate the ball as soon as it leaves the club face. There's a huge slow, and that ball is going to miss the pin to the right, and by the looks of it, it is going to slope off.
Well, you can't hit them all.
And I really need to get my swing timing fixed. So another chip shot. Let's see if we can get this one close. It's uphill. Just applied too much loft there. I think if I left that ball to run out a little bit more, it had a chance of teasing a hole, but back-to-back pars. Solid start. And we move on to hole number 3. Yet again, the wind is with me. I think we could maybe reach this green, you know. But look at that for views, guys. Absolutely stunning. Real scenic beauty, this one. There is a perfect 103% over power. That's just an unlucky kick. But I think you're going to get the common theme with all these false fronts defending these greens. Well, let's see if I can flop this one close. We are playing from the pine straw. I'm just going to apply full loft and backspin to this one. And fully attack this pin. It's a lovely shot. And it's worked out really well. Really good execution. And that has left me an 8-foot putt for birdie. This will turn from left to right. And I do pick up my first birdie off the round, and we move to 1 under par. So hole number 4, the first time the wind has been in our face, it is a par 3, down 22 feet. Bunkers in play if we are short. Let's go 8-iron here. I'm going to try and land this short of the pin, and hopefully the ball does run out well for me. Tiny slow, that needs to go, by the way. We are going to find a green, but it's not going to run out as much as I hoped. That wind just hit that hard, but the slow did not help. That slow probably took about 4 or 5 yards off it. And this is a nasty downhill putt. 48 feet, just want to lag this one close. Should keep turning. And we've missed that on the left-hand side. And wow, that ball's really went by the pin. I think it was always going to be tough to stop that dead weight. But very little movement here. Just need to keep my putt line straight, which I've done. And we do escape with the par. Hole number 5. Into the wind. This is going to be an extremely long par 4. Green is elevated. Good swing time in there though. It's a far better swing. And this is going to be a long second shot. Into the wind. Into an elevated green. And yet again, you can see the false fronts defending that flagstick. I am hoping 4-iron does have enough legs to get there. Just applying a little bit of low loft to this one. But let's see if we can kick it up onto the dance floor. Tiny fast. Does it have the run out for me? No, that false fronts are just going to kill it. Really in between clubs there. I think I am going to have to look at my yardages once again. I don't know, just the last 6, 7, 8 rounds on either game, whether it's this or EA Sports PGA Tour, I just seem to be really in between clubs with certain shots. It's something I'm going to have to address. That is a nicely played chip. Unlucky not to chip that in. But really enjoying this course so far. I think it is going to provide a very challenging test and experience for most players, especially in these wind conditions. This is a par 5. We've got a 17-mile-per-hour wind with me. There is a perfect. That should hopefully find the fairway. But these coastal greens really are fantastic. I mean, look at that, guys. Photographer's dream, some of these holes. I think this is probably going to be bunker. But let's see if we can get it up there and get a favourable kick. We have shaped it. Am I going to get a nice kick? Oh, we were so unlucky. It's actually not kicked back into the bunker. But so unlucky that didn't work out better. But this is a tough pin set, by the way. Yet again, it's going to be a chip. I don't think I've hit many greens in regulation so far. Decent effort. And that should be my second birdie of the round. 5-footer, which I do convert. And we do move to 2 under par. I'm really looking forward to what the next hole brings. This time we do have a crosswind. Very tight fairway here, but it's such a clean looking golf course. Really catches the eye, so I'm going to go for a huge fade here.
Really nice swing.
Wind's going to hit that, and I think I've played that really well. That is a really good golf shot. Lighthouse off there in the distance with a little cottage. Certainly don't want to be too far left at this pin. As you can see, that ball will just disappear. But let's pitch this one. There's a perfect. This is on a good line. It should bite for me. And that is a really good golf shot. I don't think I could have played that much better. And it is back-to-back birdies. We move to 3 under. And we are moving on to hole number 8. This time the wind is in my face. This is a par 4. There's no way I'm reaching this par 4 in 2. Wow, that wind is really punishing. It's just killing the flight of that tee shot. And I don't think I'm going to reach this in 2. 256. Up 45 feet into that 15-mile-per-hour wind. Driver's too punishing. Let's try and overpower this 3-wood. We actually may just land on the front of the green here. We did get the slight overpower. It's tracking well. We may get a favourable kick, but it's going to be a lengthy putt if it does hold. No, that's coming all the way off.
Let's see how you do from the green side, Rob.
So yet again, it's another miss green in regulation. Let's try and chip this one up there. There is a backstop if we are too long. Oh, that is a huge slow early. I have not played that well. That slow has just killed that chip shot. We are going to be looking at my first bogey here unless I can convert this putt. That's a disappointing chip. Swing timing was poor. Is that going to turn? Oh, it did turn. We just burned by the left-hand side, and I have really overhit that. This could be a double bogey. Self-inflicted double bogey. Poor chip, poor putt.
This one's on a good line.
But we do convert that putt and keep it at minimum damage, and I do drop back to 2 under. But yeah, I am really struggling when I jump from this game to EA Sports PGA Tour and vice versa. I'm just not playing this game enough. But as I've said in my EA Sports PGA Tour videos, the next update for that game is crucial. It has to be a very worthwhile update to maintain the players that are remaining there. But look at that. Fantastic airport. This island has everything. It's going to be another lengthy shot in. Let's see if we can find a green this time. Push my swing line right there. This should kick left though off this bank. And this could work out really well. There's no way it stays there. How on earth has that ball stayed there? Look at that. I really felt that was going to work its way either off the green or back down towards the pin. But this is a nasty downhill putt. A lot of movement. There's the corner shop off there in the distance. But CJ Wes, good designer. We have featured a few of his courses on the channel previously. Here we go. Closing my eyes and playing this one. This is really going to break hard the first 6-7 feet. Second doubting myself here. I've just touched that. Yeah, needed another few more clicks, but I'll take it. We are going to escape with a par. I think that could well be my first green in regulation, you know. Hole number 10, wind advantage this time. And I just love the colour burst in this course. It just hits you. Really enjoyable golf course. And if you would like your course featured on the channel, guys, please feel free to reach out to me via Twitter or on my Discord channel. Let's try and shape this one. Just going to try and draw this towards the pin. That slow is going to kill it. It's going to be another miss green.
Okay, here's our third shot.
Hopefully I can play a better chip this time. Look at that standing stones just past the green. You will see it when I zoom back. Look at that. LL, I think that is. What am I saying? It can't be an L. An L doesn't have a cross at the top. I'm not sure anyway, but quite a cool symbol. I expected that chip to run out a little bit more, but this is a pretty straightforward putt for the par. It was always best being short than long there. And it is another birdie. We do get back to 3 under. Hole number 11. Drivable par 4 probably in most conditions, but not mine. But let's try and find the gap between the bunkers here. That's a really nice swing. Does it have the legs to get there? No, that's going to come up short. Hopefully it kicks into the fairway. No, stays in the pine straw. Let's go with flop here. Anything left of the pin is gone. That wind is going to hit me hard. 17, 18 mile per hour wind. That ball just did not come out well. I probably didn't pay enough attention to the lie percentage. I executed a good shot, just didn't do what I wanted. And this is a tougher birdie putt than I would have liked. I've not hit that. Oh, wow.
Good luck here, 8 feet to the cup.
Honestly, guys, the feel for the putting, if you've not played EA Sports, which is, at the moment, is the game I play the most out of the golf games, they're just completely different games,
12th hole of this one now.
which is a good thing. Both fantastic games, in my opinion. But I must admit, really enjoying getting back into PGA Tour 2K23, and you can't expect regular uploads from this franchise. So this is going to be a layup. Loving that island green, by the way. Cool bridge to get from fairway to green as well. Back-to-back perfects. And that ball is going to run out a good bit for me.
Nicely done.
So 1, 2, 4, up 11 feet. That is a tough pin. Into the 17 mile per hour wind. That is a really tough pin, by the way. Let's go 9 iron. Full backspin. And try and get a pin seeker. That is a lovely strike. This is going to be all over this like a rash. Get down and sit. What a golf shot that is, guys. That is a really good golf shot.
Was the club.
It should be
Looks like we
my
could
5th
have a
birdie
on this hole.
of the day.
Looking good.
It is. It gets me to 4 under. 5 birdies and a bogey so far.
Another one. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole.
Hole at number 13. Let's try and draw this ball against the wind. It's a long par 3, by the way, but 5 wood's a nice club. That is a lovely strike. This could be golden, by the way. Surely this is a good golf shot. Find that slope. Maybe get in the hole. Maybe get in the hole. No, it doesn't have the legs, but what a fantastic golf shot that was. Would love to convert this 14-foot putt for birdie. It is going to turn from left to right. I don't think I've hit that. Didn't hit it. I knew as soon as I played it. My putt on either game is just not great. So back-to-back par 3s. And I love the contrast in the par 3s. 13 was long. 14 is short. Don't want to be left at its pin. Anything too far right, though. Water is in play. Water's in play either side. That's a lovely strike. Surely this releases out with a pitch. Oh, no. I didn't need all that D-loft there.
I'm not disappointed in you in any way. Just want you to know that.
I expected the wind to hold that up more than what it did. And with the D-loft and topspin, it's ran all the way through the green. But that's a decent chip. It's going to be a test and putt, though. It's one I want to convert. This is going to turn late. Oh, early. It's another unforced error, guys. I've hit that far too hard. Hit that right through the break. It's going to be my 2nd bogey off the round. Disappointing when it's really unforced errors like this, but this is a very unforgiving course in these conditions. But I am loving this Jamaican island golfing experience and these high winds. There's not an easy shot in this course in these conditions. That draw is worked out perfectly. Is it going to hold the fairway? Yeah, really happy with that. Played that really, really well.
Looks like about 150 yards to go.
This wind's going to hit this hard. The pin locations are absolutely brutal for these conditions. So tough to get near. Let's go pitch and wedge here. Going to surf the wind. There is a perfect. Come on, 19 mile per hour wind, surely. That wind hardly hit that at all. I expected that to go a lot more from left to right. It's going to be interesting, my greens and regulation stats at the end of this round, because I don't think I've hit many in regulation. And that's a poor chip. That's going to come back, is it? Oh, Early, what are you doing, man? I'm going to have to chip this in for par. Let's be aggressive here. It is makeable. It is makeable. Oh, wow. Good recovery, but that first chip was extremely poor. I do scramble the par. It does ensure I remain at 3 under. I think the way I've played is probably just a sign of rustiness. The mistakes I've made, just not playing the game enough. Overhitting putts or poor swing timing and flops. Yeah, drivable par 4, not for me. But let's see if we can get this one up and down and hopefully register another birdie on the scorecard. We're going to play the splash here. Just going to land it short off the pin and let it run out, hopefully. 67 to 76%. I think I had to play that full power, you know. My short game, which is normally very, very strong in this game when I am playing it regular, has just disappeared. I've noticed it in my last 2 rounds. And there's another birdie putt that escapes. Hate par and par 4s that are drivable. Same with par 5s. You feel like you've played it terrible. I played one poor shot there, and that was from the bunker. Where are we going here? Okay, the green is over on the right-hand side. Huge dogleg right. Now, this reminds me of another course or another hole. And I think CJ Wes was the designer. Just had a flashback. Water in play here, but let's go 3-wood, full loft. Just going to shape this one a little bit as well and see if we can land this just at the front of the green. Does it have the legs? No, it's going to be bunker. Hopefully, I can execute a better splash shot here. Let's play that slope at the back of the green. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play for the slope. I've got a better lie here. It's a good execution. Surely that comes back down towards the pin. Don't stay there. Yeah, really happy with that. Played that well. Good course management. And that is a solid par. But that's 2 par 4s I could not reach in these winds due to the length of the par 4 and the wind in my face. But what a stunning finishing hole. Look at that sunset, by the way. It's another tough tee shot. Just going to try and draw this one. Water it and play left. Brave shot this, because if you don't play it well, you are in trouble. Played it really well, but what a finishing hole. I have noticed that a few of the holes have that misty look and feel, and it just creates that eerie experience. But let's see if we can finish with a birdie. Let's go 3-wood. I would love to hit driver, but it's just not a valid option. Let's surf the wind. It's a tiny fast. I have pushed my swing line right. That is going to be bunker bound. And it's going to be another testing shot from the sand. I've just not played well enough on my short game today. Don't want to be too far long. It will slide off past the green long. Anything right is going to slide off to the right, and my bunker play has been abysmal early. Absolutely abysmal. I've left myself a 27-foot putt for birdie. Can we finish with a good putt? It's very unlikely, but you just never know. just miss on the right-hand side. But there we go, guys. What a fantastic island Jamaican experience. The Jewel of Jamaica by CJ Wes. Get out there and give it a shot. But that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.